In order for us to set up your restaurant website, there is some additional data that we do need from you. In order to set up the restaurant website for you, there is some additional data that we need in order to roll out your pre-built website for you, as well as to set up the website hosting. I'm going to walk you through the form so you understand why we're gathering the information that we need. First thing we need to do is set up your account. In order to do that, we need your first name, your last name, and your email address. We will be using this information to set up 2 accounts on your behalf. First of all is your account on your new website, so you can log in and update the information on. The second part is your access into our members-only WPCatapult.com website. There you will find additional tutorial videos, free stock photos, as well as tips and tricks to help you drive traffic to your website, which in turn will help you grow your business online. For the purposes of this demo, I'm going to be filling out the fields for you. Now, if there is an asterisk there, it means that it must be filled out. So I put in my first name, my last name, my email address. Now, if you notice, next to every button is a save and continue later. If you don't have that information handy or you're not sure what it is, you can click that link. It'll ask you what email address you want to save that form under, and it will send you a link that you can click on to come back and pick up right where you left off. So we've added our stuff I needed to create the account. Now we need additional information to set up your hosting. In order to set up your hosting, we need to do something that's called a DNS update. DNS stands for Domain Name Servers. The domain name servers reside at internet service providers throughout the world. They are what control the routing of the traffic to your email and to your website. In order to launch your new website, we do need to sign into your domain registrar, and your domain registrar is whoever you purchased your domain name from. 2 common ones are GoDaddy and Google Domains. We will sign in to your domain registrar. We're going to go into the DNS settings, and we're going to do something that's called an A-record update. Essentially, an A-record update is like filing a change of address form. So if you had a previous website and we're setting up a new website for you, when we update that A-record, we are telling the internet that when somebody is looking for your restaurant online, don't send them to your old site, send them to your new site. So we need your domain registrar name so we know what website to set it up on. We need your login name or ID and your domain registrar password. Now I'm going to put in, so I got some dummy text here that I'm going to drag over to my other monitor. Now I'm going to pre-populate these fields with some dummy text so you can see what it looks like. So in this case, my domain registrar is GoDaddy. I'm going to add in the login name or ID, and I'm going to put in our password. And you'll notice the password field is automatically encrypted. If you don't have this information, a lot of people don't have this information on hand, this is a really good opportunity to use the save and continue later. Save your progress on the form, go find that login information, and then come back here, add it in, and continue on. Without this information, we cannot launch your website. Now we need to collect some restaurant-related information. So the first thing I would like to know is, do you have a slogan for your restaurant or a short description of your business? This will be used on the homepage of your website. Some examples: Fond du Lac's Gathering Place, the best New York style pizza outside of the Big Apple, authentic Mexican and South American food. So if you have a slogan, we'll use that here. If not, a really short description that says what you're about. The second thing is, do you have a logo? Not every company has a logo. Some people just use the written out words of their restaurant. That's totally fine. If you do not have a logo, we need to know what your official restaurant name is. This is what's going to show up in the upper left-hand corner of your website. It's also what's going to show up in search engine results. Please make sure you type it in correctly. Go back and double check your spelling. Sometimes people fat finger things. Also, make sure the case is correct. So if each word is a capital letter at the beginning of it, or if it's all caps or all lowercase, make sure you type it in, because how you type it in is how we're going to put it on the website. Now, if you do have a logo, we need you to upload it. Again, if you don't have it handy, this might be a good time to do the save and continue later. Now, preferably we would get the logo in the original source files that your graphic designer created them with. These are often file formats like AI, EPS, or PSD. Those are Adobe file formats. One of the advantages of those formats are we can make your logo as big or as small as needed. If you don't have those, we'll take them in any other formats you can get, like a JPEG, a PNG, or a GIF or GIF, depending on how you pronounce it, format. If you're not sure, give us every copy of it that you can. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this. You have two options. You can either drag and drop files into this dotted area, or you can select files and upload them. So I got some demo files already prepared. So I have a PNG file, a JPEG file. This is a PSD, which stands for a Photoshop image, or an Adobe Illustrator encapsulated PostScript, which is an EPS file. So you can select them individually, or you can hold down your Shift key and select more of them and upload them to the website. After you have added your logo files, the next thing we need is your official restaurant name. Now, the name that you put here is the name that is going to show up on your new website. So please make sure you type it in correctly, and you make sure that you capitalize it correctly as well. It's just the first word capitalized. Is every word capitalized? Should it be in all caps, all lowercase, etc.? After that, we need the official address of your restaurant. This will be used in two places. Number one, it'll be used on the homepage of your website. This address will also be used to embed a Google map on your website in the directions area. This will add a Google map that people can click on from either their desktop, or if they're on their phone, they can click on it via their phone and get Google driving directions directly to your place of business. And finally, your restaurant phone number. Again, double check, make sure you put it in correctly. Now, if you do get your address or your phone number wrong, we can help you correct it on your website as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to populate all this stuff. So, my company's slogan is website solutions that work as hard as you do. This is my amazing restaurant. I'm going to put in my company's address and my phone number. And we're going to go next. And finally, step 4, social media. Social media is an incredibly powerful tool, particularly for restaurants, for you guys to stay in touch with your customers and for people to find and learn information about you. Very often when people love your food, they're going to tweet about it, they're going to post it on Facebook and vice versa. And it's also a way for you to reach out and communicate with your people. So if you have social media accounts already set up for your business, please just select the ones that you have. And you'll see fields to put in the URL, which is the address of that particular page. We're going to use the links that you provide here to add social media icons to the header of your website so people can easily follow you on social media. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop in my addresses. We got Instagram, we got Twitter, and we have a Google My Business page. Oop. If you need any help setting any of these up, let us know. When you are done, go ahead and click the send. What this will do is we'll take all the information as well as the images you sent. It'll send them to our team and we can finish provisioning your new website. Once that is done, you'll be getting automatic emails that'll be sent to you that'll walk you through how to set up the rest of the website yourself. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact us at support@thebbsagency.com. Thank you.